Hi guys, I know there's a game today, the last game of the season, but I think the numbers are not that. It's not going to change who's going to be the five worst team in baseball. It's pretty much all these five teams. The records and all that, I'm not changing that. It's just, let's say it finished today. So the worst teams, five teams are here, and I'm starting with the good things, and then I'm starting with what did go wrong. So the Royals are fifth, 65 and 96 loss. Best pitcher is actually Brady Singer, 10-5 record, 3.23 ERA, 150 strikeouts. So really good season for him, despite what the Royals did. Best batter Witt Jr. with 148 hits, 82 runs, 20 home run, and 80 RBI. Really good season for Witt Jr. Where did it go wrong? So, home run as a team, their 136 is 26. So they were not really good with home runs. Runs allowed, 5 runs allowed a game. So that's 26. Not good at all. Hits allowed, 9.2. That's 29th. So really no good numbers here. ERA 4.67. That's 26. It's not the worst one here, but it's not very good. So the Royals need to get better pitchers. Defense, really, defense is going to be their thing to change next year. Then we get to the Reds. The Reds are 62 and 99, probably 100 tonight, and be fourth team with 100 loss. Best pitcher Alexi Diaz, 6-3 loss, 1.88 ERA, 81 strikeout. A really good season for him. It's not a lot of number, but it's the best one I could find. Best batter Kyle Farmer, 132 hits, 58 runs, 14 home runs, and 78 RBIs. Where did it go wrong? Runs allowed. 5.0, 26, actually tied with the Royals, 26 overall. Hits allowed, 8.4, that's 21st overall. And ERA, 4.81, that is one of the worst here. That's 28 in the league. So not really good numbers. They're going to have to be more in defense next year, try to find pitchers. It's going to be very hard because they're low budget teams. That's why they're low like that. But we'll get to that. And then, yeah. So then we get the Pirates. 61 and 100 loss. Best pitcher is Chase Dion with 6-2 records. 2.68 ERA. 58 strikeout. Best batter Brian Reynolds with 140 hits. 73 runs. 27 home runs and 62 RBI. Really good numbers for them, despite that the rest of the team is not that great. Where did it go wrong? Runs, 3.6, that's 27, and then hits 7.3, that's 29. So offense, batting average 2.221 as a team, that's 29th. And ERA 4.67, that's 27. So pitcher is not good, offense is not good. So then I don't know how they're gonna change everything. Maybe draft better. Maybe get some gem in the draft. Maybe free agent, but it's gonna be really hard. They're not really teams that have a lot of money. So yeah. So for Pittsburgh, it's gonna be very hard, but it's possible. Oakland A's, they actually went to the playoff last year. So that's pretty low for them. 59 wins and 102 loss. Best pitcher is G.P. Sears with 6-3 record. 3.86 ERA. 51 strikeouts. So that's pretty much the only one that had okay numbers. Sean Murphy, the best batter with 131 hits, 67 runs, 18 home runs, 66 RBI, and it shows that Matt Chapman, when he left, it changed everything about this team, and even they had really good players, and they're all gone, and that's what happens with small teams. They always lose their big stars. Where did they go wrong? Runs 3.5, that is 29th. Hits 7.1, that is 30. Average batting average .216, that is 30. So they're like the worst teams here. Home run 136, that is 26. So all offense, their offense is horrible, and that's what happens. They lose all the good players. ERA 4.57, that is 25th. So I don't know how they're gonna change it, but they did it before. They always lose good pitchers, good players. I can name players like Matt Chapman, Josh Donaldson, Giambi, a lot of good players that are gone, and they're gonna have to draft good players, and they could do it. Washington National is the worst team in the league, and it's not even close. Best pitcher Joshua Gray with a 7-10 record. It's not really good record. 5.03 ERA, 154 strikeouts. So it was really hard to find a good pitcher. Best batter Luke Voigt with 112 hits, 55 runs, 22 RBI, and 69. 22 home run and 69 RBI. Where did they go wrong? Everywhere. But runs 3.8. That's 26. So that is all offense. Home run for offense 134. That is 26. 28. Runs allowed. So this is defense 9.0. That is 28. ERA 4.96, 29, the worst one on this list. And Washington's going to have to draft good players like all these teams, but Washington has more money than these teams. So I see Washington maybe getting out of this role next few years. I see them because they won a championship not a long time ago. So of all these teams, like the Royals won one a few years ago, Washington, but I mean these three teams right here, and I could actually put Minnesota. Minnesota had an okay season. It's just teams that don't win. It's really hard. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Like and subscribe. And these are my 5 worst teams. It's actually the 5 worst team of the of this season. And even if there's games tonight, I didn't want to change. I wanted to talk about it right now. So before the playoffs start. So yeah. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.